Hi guys, we're back again for another video. This time we're doing the
We Got Married video.
And we haven't got married.
Yeah, it's a little bit misleading because we're not actually married.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. We're civil partnered.
What's the difference?
I don't know. How rude to leave off. I don't know, but in the UK, you can get civil partnered or you can get married. So gay couples can now get married.
It's exactly the same. You get the same rights. It's the same tax purposes. You do all the ceremony if you want to do that and things like that. There is absolutely no difference other than a name.
As far as I'm aware, and there could be. I know some of our viewers have changed to marriage, as they've told me, and they've done it for just so.
Well, I'd be interested to know what the difference is.
Or speaking, they've done it just so that
Do you want a divorce?
They can feel the same as straight couples.
It's just a
they're
name.
married.
It's just a name.
So, we got civil partnered how many years ago?
About a year after it came out, didn't it?
So how many years ago? It's about
5?
5. No, what?
5 or 6? Because we're
I
at
think
work.
it was 2011. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, the main reason we did it was because we'd got a business, we've got a house, obviously. And so we
So next to kin rights, basically.
Yeah, we wanted next of kin rights. We wanted some security. So I'd been asking Nick to do it for a while, but Nick was like, "Go on, say."
I didn't want to do it because I always call it's too Elton John, where it was like a big deal of it, big ceremony, and I didn't want it too flamboyant, like the wedding on Sex and the City, where they had like swans and white shirts. Because Lee would do something like that, and I don't want that. That's not me. So I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do
flowers
that.
or anything, did you?
No.
Although keep an eye on a little bit later.
That
for some flowers. So I've been going on about to Nick about
for
getting
years.
it done for ages, and I was like, it's just a piece of paper. We'll go sign it. We just have to have 2 witnesses, and I says we'll get anybody. We'll ask people at the civil partner office, whatever it's called. Is it called the registry office?
Registry office.
Registry office. We'll ask 2 people there, but it was like no, blah 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 blah. So as our business got bigger, and I was like,
More was at stake.
well, yeah, I was at stake basically. I was like, we really need to do this.
So I finally agreed, and
No, Nick finally agreed, but he said, I want nobody there. I want nobody there.
I don't want no fuss, none of that.
Fuss. So I said, fine. It's no big deal to me. I'm not a big into marriages and wedding things. So it's just a piece of paper. We'll go and sign it.
Can I speak now? So we booked it one Saturday morning. We were dressed in shorts and t-shirt. We asked Sazzle.
There's lots more before this. You just
Which bit?
Butted in. So we didn't tell any of our family.
No, didn't tell his mum, didn't tell my mum, didn't tell anybody.
We just had to have 2 people. So we chose 2 of our friends. We just said, can you come for half an hour and witness it? So we took
And we'll
Ben
buy you breakfast
and
afterwards.
Sarah. So the day before, because I didn't think it was anything big, it was just signing a piece of paper to protect his business and things like that. So the day before, I texted my mum, I think, and I said, "Oh, we're getting civil partnered tomorrow."
Did you?
It's just to protect his business and things like this. And I told my sister, well,
I didn't tell my mum at all. I told her afterwards.
Didn't realise how big a deal it was to them, and in hindsight I should really.
His mum wanted to see him in a frock.
They were really upset that I'd not told them and not asked them. So in a big panic I was like, well, come if you want. But they'd already made plans to go out with people, so they couldn't come. So I apologised to my mum and my sister, but really it was just because for us, it was nothing. It was signing a piece of paper.
They make a fuss of it now, and we don't even know the date.
For anniversary.
Somebody asked me the date now. I think it's July, or is it August?
July. No, July it was.
And it was about 5 or 6 years ago, so...
We're not.
If his mum was here, she'd be able to tell you.
We don't do Valentine's Day. We did do in the beginning.
Yeah.
We don't make a big fuss of birthdays or anything like that, because we've been together for 20 years. Some people say you should continue the fuss, but we're just not.
What is the point in buying stuff for each other with things that we don't need?
So carry on off the story when we went out.
It was a Saturday morning. We'd planned to do it. We hadn't told anybody. We went to the registry office with Sazzle and his friend Ben. We promised them if they came with us, we'd buy them breakfast. So we went down there.
That's the only reason they came.
That's the only reason they came, yeah. So we went down there. We were sat in there. We signed a bit of paper. The lady says, right, that's it, all done. You don't want a fuss, do you? No photos. And we're like, no. So while she went out to basically get the paperwork, there was a bunch of plastic flowers. So we grabbed it and just had a bit of a laugh. And this is the photo that we took.
This is our wedding photo.
Wasn't really, it was just a complete and utter joke. As you can see, that I'm in shorts. Were you in shorts as well? We were both in shorts. And then we went to Frankie and Benny's and we had a £5 breakfast.
That was our honeymoon.
And that was it.
And then,
no fuss.
While we was having our meal, after it, Nick texted his mum or phoned him and said, "We just got married."
I texted her and said, "We've just basically tied the knot."
Didn't she?
Well, she texted back, she goes, "I'm glad for you both," and that was it. Your mum went into a hissy fit for about 3 weeks, didn't she?
Nick's mum is more matter of fact, just gets on with stuff. My mum is more like me, more emotional. And I should have realised that, and I should have asked her if she wanted to be. But it
would have been fuss.
The reason I couldn't do it and ask the people was because Nick wouldn't do it then.
I just didn't want an Elton John wedding.
He wouldn't go through with it if I told loads of people. So
that's our story.
But that's, yeah, we're married, we're civil partnered. So when the convert to marriage did come out, I did look into it and I thought, but I didn't see any.
We still don't know the reason, the difference, other than the name.
The name.
So
we didn't.
It makes no difference.
We didn't convert to a marriage because I didn't see any benefits. If there was a benefit, I would have done it.
I'm not going back again. That's for sure.
We could renew our vows.
I'll bloody change them, not renew them.
We didn't do any vows or anything like
that.
No,
we didn't.
We just.
In fact, you said we didn't even do any bloody vows. We just went in, signed a form, and sat and went out.
Yeah. So guys, if you've got a story or funny story or anything about your marriage, your civil partners, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. I know some of you are civil partnered and some of you have converted it to a marriage because you've told me.
Let us know what the difference is.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. And you can finish the video because I always get tongue-tied.
Thank you. Right then. So if you like this channel, don't click the subscribe button below. Click the notification bell if you want to get alerts when we have new videos go live, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It's you're putting me off. Shut up. And see you next time on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.